Whenever I'm driving to work, it's always an adventure. I get to see construction change, I get to see bridges change. I never know what I'm going to see. I also never know what roads are going to be open. I never know if I'm actually going to be able to use the road that I'm currently using, or if I'm going to have to use a different road going back home. Like this morning, just drove past a road that I typically take to go home. It's like a back way. And literally there's cones side by side through that entire turn, and the road is demolished. So not going that way after work.
Would you catch me when I'm falling? I'm yours.
You guys ever get that song sometimes where you're like, it just hits you right where you need to be? Driving into work, or leaving the apartment rather, was kind of but it just kind of really rubbed me the wrong way. I had a very nice relaxing morning. Just seeing all the construction going into Disney just upsets me. But like this song, I think it's called Who Am I by Casting Crayons. It just like, it rubbed me the right way. On that note, I wanted to talk to you guys about, real quick, I think it's called Here. There is an app that I downloaded. I literally don't know where I put it. I don't know what it's called. Ah, there it is. It is called Here and Now. It's typed not like here and now, but like here and now, like hearing. And I call it my breathing app. And basically what it does is it gives you a really pretty picture of like a lake or something. And it plays really like soothing like music with like sounds like water kind of, which I find the water soothing alone. But like you type in like how long like one deep breath is for you, and it basically like it trains you to slowly take deep breaths over the course, I think it's like 5 minutes, and you place your finger on your little camera sensor and it keeps track of your heartbeat. And you can actually hear your heartbeat, which actually I don't like the hearing heartbeat part because that stresses me out because I'm like focused on my heartbeat. But like I did it a couple of nights ago, and it really helped relax me to get ready for bed. And so I was like, I need to try this like on my breaks. So I did it during my lunch break, which is like my halfway break yesterday. And I was borderline stressed at that point because something stressful had happened at work. And I did it, and I felt 10 times better, like a million times better actually. I felt so relaxed and calm. And so I think what I'm going to do is whenever I have something stressful happen, like right before a break, if I have time, during my lunch break I have like a 30-minute break, so I have plenty of time, but like my 15s, we'll see. And I have a short shift today, so I'm only getting 2 breaks. But anyway, I just want to talk to you guys about that, because if you get stressed, and often, and you have like 5 minutes out of the day that you can step aside, stick headphones in, pull your phone out, and use this app. The app is free. You can like subscribe, which like costs money, and you get like more, I think, different detailed exercises or something. But like, I mean, the simple, just like it coaching you to breathe in and breathe out, and it tells you how much calmer you were when you first started, because it measures your vitals before you start as well. And I don't know, I just really like that. But now I need to go into work because I'm starting to run a little late. I have a short 6-hour shift today, which I'm ecstatic about. And yeah, it's Wednesday, our day that we typically aren't busy, so hopefully today should be an excellent day. Alright, just got my bid sheet, which is like where you bid what hours and days off that you want to work, and I have to go fill it out or drop it off. I filled it out, it took like forever. I'm gonna go drop it off at my manager's office because my bid appointment is this Friday. It like snuck up on me. So today was surprisingly busy. My guesstimate for it not being busy because it's Wednesday, nope, it was still very busy. And actually we were extremely understaffed to the point where my simple 6-hour shift turned into me not getting to get my first break until like closer to when I'm supposed to get my second break. So I ended up going about 5-6 hours without eating. And so yeah, that was cool. and to the point where like I got overheated and I couldn't eat anything and I was nauseous for most of my shift. So, but like again, that's not the coordinator's fault. That's because we had a lot of call outs. So it's not the cast members, it's not the managers. I don't even really, can't even blame it on scheduling. It's just circumstances. But I got a lot more things done, and I got to do some other cool things I'll talk to you about in just a moment. Alright, while I'm letting the car cool down, I want to talk about a couple of things that were really cool that happened today. Or things, anyway, so like I submitted my bid. I have my meeting, which I discussed with the manager and then our scheduling manager, and they'll tell me exactly what my schedule will be, and that's typically like, they'll tell me what times of day, like hours, and then like days off. Pretty much all they're gonna tell me is like what days off I'm gonna get, and yeah, and then most likely like whether or not I'll get hours or whatever. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. I also wanted to talk about that we had a group of people from Shanghai came and they requested to go on our ride. So that was pretty cool. We also had a party of 60 that ended up taking up the entire vehicle. That was interesting. But the coolest thing that happened today was I had a guest come and show request me. And honestly, he kind of made the end of my day like awesome, because he was really cool, really chill to talk with. And he was a viewer, obviously, but like someone who has been watching my videos for a while, and back in the day I gave advice for. And so I didn't catch his name. I know where he works. He works at the circus. And yeah, we kind of got to very briefly talk about like transferring and what areas he's transferred to and stuff like that. But like, it was just really cool and unique. Like, I don't typically get show requests a lot. If I do, it's like a friend of mine. And every great once in a while I've had a viewer come and show request me. But rarely ever is it actually like a viewer who also is a cast member. And so that was kind of cool. But anyway, I'm gonna drive home now, and I feel like I got off work an hour ago. Like, I had to go fill out the form and do that, and then, oh, I also bought Mickey's Not So Scary tickets for Jared and I, so that's really cool. I also found out, Jared and I found one of his paper tickets, old paper tickets, but unfortunately he has to actually be there, show his ID, and to get it into a card so we could transfer it to his account, so that's kind of annoying, but I mean, we know that we have it, so yay. I just rolled over, and I guess I took a nap. So since it's so late, I'm gonna take a shower and wake up. I guess I was tired. Got in bed, laid down, rolled over, and I guess I fell asleep. How I had a quick 6-hour shift. I mean, now that I think about it, I guess I did get a lot done. I had a very busy day considering it was such a small shift. I mean, like I said earlier, I only had like my yogurt and one granola bar over the course of like the majority of my shift, just because like I had such an upset stomach, which does exhaust you. So I guess a nap was well deserved. Also, I was like, oh my gosh, I've made it halfway through the week, and then I remembered that I didn't work on Monday, and I was like, oh, it's only been 2 days. This is why I literally put in for my bid like 8 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour. So that way I have like at least small little shifts. So anyway, I'm gonna go and restart my afternoon. Alright guys, so Jared and I just finished making dumplings and rice, which is probably my favorite PF Chang's. We're just gonna relax, and I'm gonna try to finish dinner and just relax, because I do not think I'm going to sleep in an hour and a half. I've got, I believe, an 8-hour shift tomorrow. Not too early, so it's okay if I stay up a little bit. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow I should, knock on wood, be back in transfer guidelines and be able to put in for a transfer, which means tonight I gotta figure out what locations I want to put in for which 2 roles. Comment below where do you guys think I should transfer. I'll tell you tomorrow, of course, which ones I choose, unless I can't do it until the day after. But anyway, where do you guys think that I should transfer? Put a role, like attractions, merchandise, you know, whatever, and then put like a location. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good evening or good night or whatever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!